Hi, this is Piper Blackwood.
And this is Veronica Fox.
Thank you for listening to the Pure Garbage Podcast.
All right, folks. Lex Cunningham here with Teabagger and Big Red.
Yo, yo.
All right, WrestleMania 34 is about to come up. This is almost like our pregame show. By the time you hear this, folks, WrestleMania is probably come and gone. WrestleMania 34 takes place on Sunday at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans with a loaded-out card that should be one for the ages. All right, Big Red, why is this one for the ages? And then let's talk about your thoughts on why WrestleMania 34 is going to be the show.
I mean, every year it gets better and better. There's so many good fights on the card. I'm a huge Brock Lesnar fan, as we've said in matches before, and he's going up against Roman Reigns tonight for the title.
Yeah.
Man, like, I know it's fake and scripted and stuff like that, but the bumps that these guys take. Last year, I think it was 2 years ago, Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar had a match, and Roman Reigns said he was sore for at least 2 weeks after. And he's like, this isn't the normal pain that you feel. But he's like, Brock Lesnar kicked the shit out of me, right?
Now, Lesnar is rumored to be headed to the UFC. Any truth in that?
I heard that this is his last match tonight. So
Again?
He's probably going to be losing the title, which means it's going to go to Roman Reigns, right? But yeah, I heard that he's also in talks, but his contract is up tonight at midnight. So that's going to be after this match. This could be his last match for a little while.
Didn't he leave UFC because of health issues?
Yeah, he's totally fine now.
What?
He's back.
Yeah, he's you know what is so scary? That now he is way healthier than he was before. Man,
is he way smaller too?
He looks like he's getting a little bigger, but that's just because he's getting older, right? I'm not talking like bigger, right? He's
not like me.
Yeah, right. So
I think that goes for all of us.
But definitely, like, now that he's healthy, man, put him in the octagon. It's going to be very interesting.
How long has he been out of UFC now?
No, he just fought. He did a match last year against that big Samoan guy.
Really?
Yeah, and it was kind of funny. It was just before SummerSlam of last year, because I remember thinking to myself, I'm so surprised that they let him do a UFC fight when he's going to be defending their title at SummerSlam 3 weeks later.
Dana probably has his hand in something.
Oh, for sure, right?
And that's the Universal Championship we're talking about. WrestleMania 34, Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Now we're going to move on to the WWE Championship with AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Thank you for the correction. I tried.
I think that's going to be a great match. Shinsuke Nakamura, he's newer into WWE. He was on NXT for a while. He's from over in Japan. He's huge over there.
He's huge over there, and he won the 30-man Royal Rumble as well.
Yeah, in January. So that's how he got the title opportunity tonight against AJ Styles. They're both just very technical, very good wrestlers. So I think it's definitely going to have some good stuff in it.
Nice. You said Ronda Rousey's on the card?
Yeah, she's tonight. Her and Kurt Angle versus Stephanie McMahon and Triple H.
Perhaps there's a reason why WWE is promoting the Mixed Match Challenge. This is a callback to WrestleMania 31, apparently between Rousey and The Rock, along with McMahon and Triple H. But with Angle in The Rock's place, it also wraps up to be an angle in which Triple H storyline that started but never progressed following the Savior series, I think you remember as well.
Yeah.
Rousey makes her debut here, and WD sources have told us she has been exceedingly impressive in her training.
I'm still very surprised, even though that she's she has the fighting and all that in the background.
Does she?
Yeah, she's still fighting. She's an Olympic, not in UFC, but like her background, she's an Olympic gold medalist in judo and stuff like that. So she has, the fighter's mentality, right? But I'm still surprised that they put her in, because you know what? No matter what, the squared circle is totally different than the octagon.
Definitely,
because it's scripted.
Well, she's an athlete.
Yeah, she is.
Because I don't think she's in the UFC because she doesn't have the fighting mentality anymore after that loss.
But that's why now she's in here, because now it's scripted what's going to happen, right? Okay, so Rousey, you know what? You're going to win. I don't think she's going to lose tonight. I really don't think she's going to lose
not for
because of the build-up.
No way. Yeah.
But I'm surprised that they didn't start her up in some house shows. You know what I mean? Because house shows are just things that they're not recorded. So like when they're down at Ricoh Coliseum in Toronto, the GM Center here in Oshawa, right?
Oh, come on. They've got to make money. She's too big of a name not to.
And I can see she's getting injured or something like that. But watch tonight when we're watching the mistakes that she's going to make for sure.
It's all
because it's
money.
Totally different. Like taking bumps and stuff like that is nothing like fighting someone in UFC.
Now we got SmackDown for women. Correct. We have a championship with Charlotte Flair and Asuka, who challenged Flair to a match, and arguably two of the best female workers in the company. So Asuka being on fire, she beats Flair tonight. This will blow her career up. Your thoughts?
It's kind of funny because I don't think she needs her career blown up any more than it is right now.
Yeah.
You look, she's got, I think it's 900 days or something like that, undefeated. She was in NXT, which is like the minor leagues for wrestling. Mm-hmm. And she was there for, I want to say 2 or 3 years, undefeated, laid the title down to move up into the big leagues.
Okay.
Right. So now, she's been undefeated still, even while she's on Raw. Right. So for her to come today, and I think she's going to take it, because you're not going to let this woman have 900 day streak, and then all of a sudden, we're gonna give it. But then, to put her up against Charlotte Flair, the girl's naturally gifted, right? Because she's amazing in the ring. She's very good, the way she moves, and she does moonsaults. Like, everything is so precise, So
another athlete.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
No, they all have to be athletes.
For sure.
The Undertaker, an athlete, but not agile. Well, he's agile for his size.
He used to be agile.
Yes.
Yeah, as he's now, he's
50 years
big.
old. He's not.
Well, I know some 50-year-olds that have
Listen, I know some beautiful 50-year-olds, right?
Settle
But
do you?
Absolutely.
That's another podcast.
That's another podcast. Is right. Daniel Bryan versus Shane McMahon. Oh God.
Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn.
Right on with Owens and Zayn now fired from SmackDown after beating up McMahon, and then Bryan 2 weeks ago with their SmackDown careers on the line. Owens and Zayn are now reinstated. Well, be reinstated if they win, or if they lose, they will remain fired.
I think this is funny now that Shane McMahon now has what Brock Lesnar had.
Nice.
So he just got diagnosed with the same thing. I think you're going to see a lot more Daniel Bryan tonight. This is the first time he's medically cleared in about 3 years, right?
Yeah.
So I think you're going to see a lot more, and especially with Shane just being diagnosed with that. But definitely it's going to be a good match. You got Daniel Bryan, he's amazing, and Kevin Owens, especially for a guy of his stature, right? I can go with what he has there, right? But no, he's definitely looking forward to it for sure.
Intercontinental Championship: The Miz versus Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor.
We'll get you down there. Don't worry.
You will.
I'll teach you. You hang out with me. Yeah, definitely. That's going to be a good match too. If the Miz wins this, he's going to be the longest reigning Intercontinental champion in the modern era, which is, that's pretty, or no, I think it's of all time actually, which is pretty impressive. That's above, Mr. Perfect, all those guys.
Yeah.
Right. So this is a big accolade in his career.
United States Championship: Randy Orton versus Bobby Roode versus Jinder Mahal versus Rusev.
I think this, for me myself, Bobby Roode's a Toronto boy, so woohoo.
About time, represent.
He's very, very good wrestler as well. A lot of people were saying that he's just an entrance, because his entrance is very, very catchy. Right?
What's his entrance? Does he do like a dance?
It's a song. It's called Glorious, and he just comes out, and the whole crowd goes like I've been in the crowd when he comes out. The whole arena, so you got like 20,000 people. Yeah. Everyone sticks their hands up and yells "Glorious!" Right? It's crazy. It's really cool to see.
Sounds like it's fun.
No, especially a couple beers deep. It's some of the most fun you boys have ever had.
We'll give you a couple more and get you standing out on the street here singing "Glorious." Until then, take it easy. Wrestle on.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to the Pure Garbage Podcast. You can find us on Podbean,
iTunes,
Google Play,
Stitcher,
SoundCloud,
and Twitter at Pure Garbage Pod.